Welcome. It's the WNBA here on 2K Sports. And this game will see the Seattle Storm going up against the Minnesota Lynx. Along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're happy to have you along for another great game. And so off the tip, it's Seattle. And we see it all too often, Tim. A good team gets up for a big game, gets the win, and then loses to an inferior club the very next night.
Well, really, Blake, what is a quote-unquote inferior team? These are the best players in the world. Sure, some teams do have worse records. However, on any night, any team can step up.
Yeah, the season is a grind. You know, head coaches always tell me their biggest challenge is keeping your team locked in. And if you're not 100% locked in, good luck beating anyone. I mean, even the lower teams in the WNBA.
Now here is Lloyd. Pass to Russell. Stewart. Shot clock at 5. And here's Sue Bird outside. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Outside Robinson. Outside Sims. And Brianna Stewart with the block.
Phenomenal defense from Stewart on that play. It's no surprise she's regarded as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Seattle with the ball. Inside. Here's Bird. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
You see, some players will try to overpower you at the rim, but she likes to elude you and trick you. She's got quickness and a soft touch.
Now here's Robinson. Excellent D there from Mercedes Russell.
Offensively, just 1 of 4 to start. They're still warming up.
Down low. Howard. Nafisa Collier with the block.
Not today. Collier, a very good shot blocker, really good with her timing.
That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart.
That's 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to get into the flow offensively. Well, one thing that makes Sue Bird special is her consistency. In each of her first 16 years in the league, Bird has averaged double-digit scoring figures and only has missed a handful of games.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for her. So reliable. Bird's consistency is a calming force on teams. She's even getting better with age.
I agree, Blake. During her age 37 season in 2018, Bird set career highs in three-point shooting and assists.
And so she hits both.
What's incredible about Sue Bird, she's won every championship. And she's won each of them more than once. College, WNBA, internationally, Europe.
Now here's Moore. Left side Sims. Pass to Fouls. Now here's Moore. 4 on the shot clock. From long range. Storm with the rebound.
Sometimes she can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her, not a very well-advised shot.
No, no. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Collier. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
Oh, the high degree of difficulty make from Collier. What an adjustment in body control.
Now Lloyd. To the left side wing. Here's Stewart. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
It's easy to get spoiled watching her play the game of basketball, but I would advise you to not take this for granted. She makes these plays look so simple.
Now here is Sims. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Fouls. Robinson. Back Back to fouls. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's on Mercedes Russell.
Yeah, a player who seemingly welcomes contact, fouls is physical, and earns herself a trip to the line. I've heard fouls as coaches and teammates rave about her big heart and charming personality. Always there for her team, Sylvia's a player that lifts the spirits of those around her.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. Another thing about Foul's locker room presence, she's someone everybody has trust in.
Unselfish and caring. She's the perfect teammate. Doesn't get on teammates for silly things, so when Sylvia speaks, people listen. Stays engaged and gives 110% effort. Coaches love to coach her, and they love to see that.
Both good at the line.
Well, since coming into the league as the 2nd overall pick in 2008, Foul's arguably the best post defender in the WNBA.
Now here's Bird. Moore with the steal. Collier left side. Minnesota the rebound. Outside Sims. Shot clock at 6. Back to Robinson. 4-3. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
Well, what you're seeing right now is Sims' playmaking ability on full display. She sees things that other players don't.
Now here is Lloyd. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Rebound by the Lynx.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Pass to Sims. To the middle. It's good.
Outstanding find by Moore, one of the top passing forwards in the WNBA.
Bird outside. To the inside. Howard. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screen and picks to get good open looks like that.
And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Well, not many players get to experience the thrill of winning a title, but Howard has twice. Now, one as a role player, one as a key cog, and really, she was the perfect puzzle piece to her championship squads.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Fouls. Shoots a fader. They get it back. Here's Dantas. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass paying off that time.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
Jordan Canada drives in. Here's Howard. She can't get that one. Now the Lynx take it the other way. After winning it all, I think the perspective Howard gained is what will help her the most.
Yeah, once you reach the top of the mountain, you start to understand what it takes. Important not to get complacent, which Howard has stayed far away from. Sometimes experience really is the best teacher.
Now here is Canada. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now a timeout called by Seattle.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
deciding to change it up. On defense, the Lynx. A 4-point game. Outside Whitcomb. Clark outside. Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Canada. Good D by Odyssey Sims.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass.
Now here is Sims. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Kicks it out to Augustus. Stolen by Russell. Oh, and the fast break for the Storm. Canada with the bucket.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Fouls. Started by Russell. Fouls can't hit.
And terrific defense at the rim got right in her path.
And you know they'll be worrying about her next time they take it inside, too. And really, that's what great defenders will do to you. Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Knocks it loose. Pass to Augustus. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Here's Seattle. And here's Clark. Here's Howard. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Outside Sims. Augustus outside. Back to Sims. From about 19 feet. Russell pulls it in.
Well, she didn't have a hand in her face, so I thought she was for sure going to bury that. Well, the unselfishness of the Storm is pretty easy to see because they're always looking to make the extra pass and get the best look the team can get. And I would say it also helps that they have so many great options on their team.
Now here's fouls. She's got 8. Back to Augustus. And she uses a glass on the layup.
Good eyes on that play. Fouls as assist numbers, they don't really jump out at you, but she's aware of her surroundings and is capable of making the right play.
Whitcomb with it, guarded by Augustus. Pass to Howard. Shoots over Dantas. Misses off the right iron. And for the Storm, they are usually up near the top of the league in assists.
And at every level of basketball, high school, college, pros, that's the hallmark of a strong team. You can look at the stars of this team and see they play for each other. Great passers. It's why this team won it all in 2018.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Storm. So both teams making some changes here. And we'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up the clock to do that.
Outside Canada. Pass to Howard. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
When you think of emerging WNBA talent, you got to think of Natasha Howard. Some may have doubted her early on, but she became the league's most improved player in 2018.
And she makes the first.
A bench player over her first 4 years in the league, Natasha Howard finally got the chance to start in 2018 with Seattle, helping the Storm to a WNBA championship.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota trailing. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Talbot. Christmas Kelly. Up-top fouls. In the basket for the 4th time from the field, and she is a healthy 4 for 6.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Here's Canada. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
I love the hustle they're showing here in the first.
It's showing up on the scoreboard, too. A lot of second chance points. And as you said, it's due to their hustle.
Now Augustus. Pass to Christmas Kelly. Here's Augustus. Here's fouls. And a great assist by Simone Augustus as that one goes in.
And she's really one of the most consistent scorers in the WNBA. Fouls a career 60% shooter.
Out to Howard. And here's Whitcomb. Six on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. Minnesota grabs the miss.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here is Canada. Tries from 10. Howard, that's good.
A force going to the hoop. I wouldn't want Howard coming at me off the pick and roll. Goes to the hoop with a vengeance.
Here's Talbot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Natasha Howard. That's her first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Augustus. Knocks down the threes.
They really settled into a nice groove offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards. Would you believe me, Tim, if I told you now it's above 50%?
Well, of course I would. That's what the monitor says.
And I'm an honest man, too.
Now here is Stewart. Clark outside. Pass to Bird. Just 2 to shoot. The 3 is up. Unable to get that one to go. Good work defensively by Maya Moore. The drive by Nafisa Collier. And the layup's good off the glass.
An all-around offensive talent. What a player Collier is with the handles to put it on the deck.
Outside Stewart. Outside Canada. Clark. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now here's Moore. But they recover it. Augustus with the ball. Stewart's there. Outside for Moore. Over Langhorne. They shoot again. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Well, the Lynx have had so many leaders during their fantastic run as a franchise, but right now, you have to say this is Maya Moore's team. And She just does so much as a leader on both ends of the floor.
One shot.
And Moore, the versatile small forward, she can dominate in so many ways.
Maya has those quick hands on defense and gets you so many extra possessions. Great spot-up shooter from outside. Very hard to keep in front of you, also when she drives to the basket.
Now here's Clark. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Looking to end the run. Outside for Stewart. Over Collier. And Stewart gets it to go.
When you're a 6'4" shooter like Stewart, the contest, it really doesn't affect you like smaller players.
Left side, Robinson. No good that time. So the Storm will take it the other way. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Floats one. Here's Langhorne. It's stolen by Robinson. And now the Lynx fast break. And it's Collier missing.
She thought she had a clear path to the hoop, but great work by the D to cut her off.
And the basket by Lloyd.
That's what makes Lloyd so dangerous. She scores everywhere on the floor, even places like the mid-range.
Outside Moore. Pass to Collier. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. The Storm trail. And Sue Bird, here we go. Langhorne can't get it to go. Outside Moore. Outside Robinson. Pass to Fagbenley. Moore, guarded by Bird. Moore, no good.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Now here's Collier. Now Robinson. And Brianna Stewart with the block. And the Storm miss again. The Lynx leading. Left side, Robinson. Pass to Talbot. To the paint. Outside for Moore. Shot to end the cold run. Kept alive. Fagbenley. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead.
Langhorne outside. Lloyd up top. Over Collier. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Scoring on good defense, it's what separates an all-star like Lloyd from the others. Scoring when it's not easy.
Now here's Moore. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's some hard-nosed basketball right there. Moore simply refuses to give up. You hear coaches attribute Moore's clutch gene to her tremendous self-belief. You know, no matter the game or situation, she remains in control. And I'm just such a fan of her ability to turn weaknesses into strengths, as Moore is someone that really embraces the grind.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Another thing about Moore's confidence on the court, she simply takes pride in her efforts.
Absolutely, Blake. And Moore's good attitude helps her teammates stay even-keeled. Definitely doesn't overthink things or dwell on mistakes. Unfazed by the gravity of the moment, Maya just goes out and plays.
that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And the Lynx making a change here.
Karina Christmas Kelly.
It's stolen by Stewart. Outside Howard. Tries again. Minnesota grabs the miss. Outside Moore. Pass to Sims. Back to Moore. Dantas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sims. And the Lynx miss again.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
To the middle. Here's fouls. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
Never one to shy away from contact. What concentration from fouls to get the bucket.
Outside Howard. Pass to Bird. Russell. She's guarded by Dantas. Russell misses. Here's Moore. Doesn't get it to drop for her. So the Storm will take it the other way.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Now here's Bird, covered by Moore. Now here's Whitcomb. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
Well, Brianna Stewart, the future of this Storm franchise, many would argue she is the future of the WNBA, maybe the most dominant force in the WNBA. Bursting onto the scene quickly as a rookie, and the accolades have been pouring in since.
And the hardware for Stewart. In 2018, she was the MVP and Finals MVP.
Well, the sky is the limit for Stewart, who is so talented at such a young age, and she really just does everything for you out on the hardwood. Great footwork inside, and don't forget that she can step back and drill the three as well.
Now here is Canada. Back to Stewart. And a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
Sims with it, guarded by Canada. Pass to Fouls. Back to Augustus. Dantas outside. Tries it from 16. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Storm trail. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Canada with it, working on Dantas. Outside Canada. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Lynx ahead, they're up by 2. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And it's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. A fantastic game from Sylvia Fowles in this one.
How about her scoring in the first half? She's looked like a very different player today, an elite player.
Yeah, and she's been a pleasant surprise for them, that's for sure. She really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Outside Robinson. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Lloyd. Outside Stewart. Howard lets it go from 11. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Well, remember, she was somebody who couldn't even crack the starting 5. Now a key starter on title teams. Howard is a player who looks to pour it in.
Offensive rebound. Outside Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here is Stewart. Bird outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Russell for the tie. Sylvia Fowles with the defensive effort. The Lynx with the lead.
For someone that didn't play organized basketball until the 8th grade, Sylvia Fowles developed very quickly. After 4 years of college basketball, she left no doubt about her game.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Sims. And here's Fowles, guarded by Bird. Here's more. And it's Seattle with the rebound. And despite being a late bloomer to some, Fowles showed the ability to score and rebound at a high level before entering the draft.
Yeah, picked 2nd overall in 2008. Tremendous on the interior, solid footwork, terrific post moves. And no question, Fowles earns every single rebound.
Here's Robinson. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd. And it's the Storm with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Outside Stewart. And it's blocked by Sylvia Fowles.
Just so dominant. Fowles has won multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards for a reason.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
Count it. Good.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
The Lynx trailing. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Can't hit from in close.
Well, good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and we just saw it right there, didn't we? Without her presence, that's an easy 2 points.
Now the Lynx with it. Outside Sims. Here's the floater. Collier. The shot will not fall. And the Storm going the other way now. Pass to Howard. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Maya Moore. To halt the run. Minnesota gets it back.
They get it back again. How many offensive rebounds have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
I mean, you have to appreciate a player like Fowles who goes hard until the ref blows the whistle. She plays inspired basketball.
Seattle calls timeout.
Well, hard to call the last decade of the Lynx anything other than a dynasty. Won titles in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017. Not bad grabbing a ring every other year.
Bird with it. Pass to Lloyd. Clock is at 3. Over Robinson. And it's Lloyd missing. Collier with it. Stolen by Alicia Clark. From 13. Another shot. And she lays it in.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
Now here's Robinson. 5 points in the game. Clark outside. Rejected by Danielle Robinson. Here's Sims. Yes, it's good.
With the ability to drive and break down defenses, Sims adds a different dimension to her team's offense.
Now here's Bird. She has 6. Count that bucket.
What handles? She broke the defense down to the ground with that move.
Down low. Collier takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Great to see her score inside. Collier is an all-around forward, capable of scoring in a variety of ways, including in the paint.
Now here's Howard. 13 points in this game. Pass to Bird. 6 to shoot. Maya Moore comes up with the rebound. Now Robinson. Pass to Sims. For the lead. They get it again. No good there. Seattle leading. Outside Lloyd. Langhorne outside. Lloyd up top. Now here's Bird. Pass to Howard. Clark. She's covered by Sims. That doesn't go either for Sue Bird.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Seattle calls timeout. Without question, fouls displaying her skills today.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint, keep her away from the bucket.
Here's Canada.
Play him tight, come on.
Out to Howard. Russell. Knocked away. Pass to Canada. Over Sims. Fouls with the rebound. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
And such nice work to hang around and put themselves in this position. Tough D on the inside.
Sure was. No easy access to the bucket when she's in the middle.
Howard misses.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there. You know, Augustus continues to impress me with her scoring ability. So tough to guard. There's a reason why she's been named to so many All-Star teams.
Now here is Canada. And here's Whitcomb. Outside Canada. Pass to Clark. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Well, Augustus has many offensive capabilities, but I'm a fan of her consistency.
Yeah, Simone brings the same effort and intensity game in and game out. Averages double-digit points like it's a walk in the park. But trust me, it's not. And really, teammates can always rely on her for a pick-me-up type of performance.
Shot's good by Clark.
Well, the defense has to be better because around the rim, Clark will burn you with her refined skill set.
Now here is Augustus. She's got 9. Good work defensively by Sammy Whitcomb. Inside. Here's Russell. No luck on that one. Sylvia fouls with the defensive effort. Pass to Sims. Back to Augustus. Outside Sims. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen an obvious improvement out of her since halftime, and she just didn't really have a whole lot working for her in the first half.
Now here is Canada. Pass to Howard. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
That make is why Howard is such a high percentage shooter. She doesn't allow the D to affect her like others do.
Here's Sims, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lynx on top, leading by 3. And we've got more in store for you right after this.
Just watch when I get me some. Go ahead, get you some. Yeah. Get you some. Can't wait till I get me some. Go ahead.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, she put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Pass to Howard. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in.
But you like to give maybe a degree of difficulty bonus there for Howard. Great concentration to put it through the hoop.
Christmas Kelly with it, guarded by Canada. Now here's Dantas. And it's the Storm on the break to take the lead. And it's Stewart with the bucket inside.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Stewart can cause havoc on defense. It can lead to baskets like that.
Here's Talbot, guarded by Canada. Here's fouls. Storm with the rebound.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
Here's Talbot, guarded by Canada. Pass to fouls. Augustus. Shoots over Whitcomb. Augustus, no good. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
The Lynx making a switch here. And just about over 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Russell. That'll be her second foul of the game. Here's Augustus. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 shooting night.
At 6 feet, Augustus has never been shy about taking it close to the hoop. She plays bigger than her height.
Pass to Howard. Stewart. Oh, hammered. Wow. Yeah, she'll go to the line. It's going to be on Karima Christmas-Kelly.
Guys, if I had a game to win and I could pick just one player in the entire world, my pick, Brianna Stewart. In college, Stewie won 4 national titles, 4 times named tournament MVP, a natural-born winner.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Brian, those winning ways have continued after graduating.
Yeah, Stewart was unreal in the 2016 games, shooting 73% and helping win the gold. And don't forget about the 2018 WNBA Finals when Stewart helped the Storm sweep and was named the Finals MVP. Well, in 2018, Brianna Stewart had one of the best seasons we've ever seen in the WNBA, individually winning the regular season MVP, top 3 in scoring and rebounding, while also leading the Storm to the best record in the entire league.
Now here's Howard. Russell misses.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game, but yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game, and it's been tough to see.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Never the tallest player on the floor, Augustus finds ways into the paint and gets the line where she shoots at about 85% over her career.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Yeah, and after an incredible regular season, Stewart continued her phenomenal play in the 2018 WNBA playoffs.
As Stewie took it to another level, raising her average to 25 points per game during the playoffs, MVP of the WNBA Finals, scoring 30 in the clincher.
And that one falls, so she hits both of them.
Despite multiple injuries, including a torn ACL over her decade-plus in the WNBA, Simone Augustus is not slowing down at all into her mid-30s.
Howard, that's good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's fouls. Here's Augustus. Collier.
Well, teams are always looking for players that can make an immediate impact, and Nafisa Collier sure fits that mold. She earned All-Star honors in just her first WNBA season as she replaced the injured Asia Wilson.
First free throw is good.
Taken 6th overall by Minnesota in 2019, Nafisa Collier made an immediate impact in the WNBA. A real polished player who's going to be a good one for years to come.
Doesn't get the second.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Howard gets the bucket. And thinking about Collier's all-star rookie season, I know she was an injury replacement, guys, but she really earned it.
No doubt about it at all, Blake. She's got a wide-ranging skill set and is a true difference maker on the hardwood. She's a strong finisher around the rim, and defensively, she's really got the instincts to help her game take off.
Clock at 4. Fouls, covered by Lloyd. And that one's good. Fouls.
You know, she's certainly a score-first guard, but Augustus still has a great feel for the game, knows how to create easy buckets.
Pass to Canada. Now here is Stewart. She's covered by Sims.
Tremendous effort. She's already cracked double digits on boards.
And all those rebounds lead the team. She's been the tone setter for them today in terms of work ethic.
And she had a great height advantage there on the mid-range, Jay. Excellent job taking advantage of that mismatch.
Russell, covered by fouls. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
Well, she's never one of the taller players in the lane, but Lloyd's crafty moves help her get buckets down low.
Outside Sims. To the inside. Shot's good by foul. Here's Canada. Inside, Stewart, and a great assist by Jordan Canada, and that one falls in.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint, and I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes a traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Now here's Moore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Collier. Soft touch off the glass.
Just so active on the boards. Collier with the effort points. They're almost a bonus points for this team.
Outside Canada. Pass to Lloyd. And it's blocked by Sylvia Fowles. Here's Sims. Here's Augustus, guarded by Canada. Augustus outside. Out to the wing. Here's Moore. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. To the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Simone Augustus here in action tonight, one of the most lethal perimeter players the league has ever seen. Now she's in the twilight of her career, but guess what? She can still take over a game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good. Well, with Augustus, she is so hard to contain, hurts you in so many ways.
Look, Augustus's fantastic jumper paired with a mean first step and crossover is so fun to watch. And if you go small on her, she'll drag the defender down to the post and just absolute ice in her veins as well. So many clutch shots in her career.
Sue Bird of the Storm, pretty much a living icon for the team. She spent her entire career with them since being drafted all the way back in 2002, and she really epitomizes everything this franchise values.
Seattle in the lead. To the paint, Stewart. Yes, and a nice assist from Sue Bird.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
And Sue Bird, a legend in the game in so many ways.
Yeah, three-time champion, countless all-star appearances. I know she's on the back end of her career right now, but still a face of the league. She has meant so much to the Seattle Storm over the years.
WNBA Finals games, gold medal games. Simone Augustus is used to playing and excelling in the most important moments.
Now here is Stewart. Pass to Bird, puts up a three, and again, Seattle with the triple.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Natasha Howard really making a difference here.
She's torching them right now, and they're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow her roll.
Now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Breanna Stewart.
Amazingly consistent from the field. She's been laser focused all night, reading the floor well, finding weaknesses in the defense and exploiting them.
Here's Moore. And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
And the Storm with possession, leading by 5. Pass to Lloyd. Back to Bird. Now here's Russell. Down low. And the basket by Howard.
The closer to the hoop, the better Howard is. Tremendous touch plus athletic ability.
Now Moore. Floats one up. Left side Sims. Finds herself wide open and drills it.
With multiple playoff appearances under Sims's belt, she stays calm and collected in the game's biggest moments.
Pass to Lloyd. Russell. Out to the wing. Baseline jumper. Again, Seattle.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Sims with it, and it's Howard picking her up. Augustus outside. chance shot, and she sinks the layup.
That's huge. Few players have been in more big games than Augustus. She's been in this spot so many times.
To the middle, Howard, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Rugged screen set there, and the defense didn't even try to fight through it.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Nice shot.
Here's more. Some solid defense from Brianna Stewart. Lloyd with it. Augustus covering. And good that time.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Now here is Sims. The 19-foot shot. Natasha Howard with the rebound. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Russell. Pass to Bird. Russell. Guarded by Augustus. Outside Lloyd. Up top Bird. Russell. Buries it down low.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
And so Seattle takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.